Australia. They are a type of parrot. He's waving at you guys. He likes to fling his wing up. He can talk. I can't make him say anything, just like you guys. We can't force you guys to say stuff. He talks when he wants to, but he can say things like hi, hello, peekaboo, kiss, kiss, pretty bird. Those are among his favorite things to say. Like I said, he'll say them when he wants. Out of parrots and birds in general, the males are more talkative than the females. Echo has some really cool feathers on his head. If he is excited or scared, those feathers will go up. Yeah, they'll go up even higher on his head. He's screaming. You can be sassy. This here is a parakeet, and they are a type of parrot as well, native to Australia. They are a small type of parrot. So these guys can talk, but it's extremely hard to train them to say words that we say. Majority of them will never learn to speak human words in their lifetime, but it's not impossible. Parakeets are really cool because you can tell if they are a boy or a girl just by looking at their face. So they have a color above the beak. Can you see the color on his beak?
Yeah.
Blue? Right. So if it is a male parakeet, they will have a blue or purple nose. And if it is a girl, it will be white or pink above the nose. Did you know that about your parakeets? See, you knew that. In the wild, they are only this green color. When there are other colors that you see at pet stores, they've been specifically bred as pets, so they have pretty colors. But in the wild, they are just this green. And this guy's name is Lime.
Is there a lemon?
Why do you think his name is Lime?
Because
He's green?
I would call him green and yellow. That's a pigeon.
So this is a ringneck dove. They get that name due to the ring around the neck. Can you see the ring? What color is it? Black, right. So in the wild, they are this gray color with the black ring, but they can be other colors when bred as pets. You may also know these guys as turtle doves from your Christmas carols. Ringneck doves can be called turtle doves as well.
They got red eyes.
It does.
It's looking at me.
It's nice.
That is super nice. The biggest one. I love it.
I'll try to open these guys up back here so we can all see. Ready?
What did you want to do?
These are Sarama chickens. They are a miniature breed of chicken. They don't get much bigger than this. They're a really sweet breed. They actually enjoy human interaction. They enjoy being held and cuddled. They love to be pet down the feathers. They do lay eggs just like any other chicken does. Their eggs are just really small. Say you eat 2 scrambled eggs for breakfast, you would have to have 4 of these guys' eggs to make the same quantity. They're a really sweet breed, super cute. All right, we're gonna move right on to the mammals. I have 2 of these guys. And these are guinea pigs.
This is your free
live together in groups.
I love it.
They come in all shapes and sizes and all kinds of crazy hairdos. They even come naked. They can be hairless. When they're hairless, they look like tiny little hippos. It's super cute. So this is the one hive. And then I have his friend in here. I promise he has eyes. They're under there. And he has red eyes. Do we know what red eyes mean on an animal? Huh? You don't know? Red eyes mean it's albino. Do we know what albino means? Yes, they do have poor eyesight when you're albino, but there's a real big difference when you're albino. You have red eyes, and sometimes your skin color can be super light or your fur color. So when they have red eyes and white fur, they're lacking pigment genes. Pigment is what makes our hair different colors, our eyes different color, our skin different color. So when an animal has red eyes, it is classified as albino, even if its fur has color. So sometimes when you see something that's albino, it will be all white with red eyes. That's just because it's lacking those genes in both the fur and the eye colors. So I have the guinea pigs in there. Now the next thing, I have two of these items, and I have two different types. You can call them bunnies, rabbits, either thing. It's the same. So it doesn't matter what you want to call it, but my first one here. This is a Netherland bear. They are from the Netherlands and they're known for their small size and these real tiny ears. They have bug eyes. This is the one type of bunny that I have today.
Is that a frog?
And this is the other one that I have. This little guy is blind in one eye, so I am aware of his cataract on his eye, so nobody freak out. I already know about it. Every time I bring him, kids like to be like, something's wrong with his eye. I know. So he is a mixed breed of rabbit. He has obviously very long hair. Rabbits are super cool. They have teeth that never stop growing. So they always need something to chew on to keep their teeth nice and trim. Rabbits also have ears that can move 180 degrees around. That's almost all the way around their head, and that helps them with listening. In the wild, rabbits do live together in groups, and they communicate with little squeaks and squeals, and they also thump their feet. Thumping of the feet does signal that something is coming or danger, just to give a heads up to their nearby pals.
Isn't that why they call that one little rabbit Thumper?
Yeah, thumper, yep. Next is a mouse. Mice are super cute. Right, look at that cute face. So mice are really great at jumping and climbing, but a lot of people also don't know that mice are really great swimmers. They can swim really well. They're also super smart and can be trained to do a lot of things. They're super sweet. This guy here is my personal favorite. This is a rat. With This guy is super sweet. I swear he's super nice. Look at him. He loves cuddling. So this guy has textured curly hair. That's why he looks a little unkept. It's not nice and sleek. He loves giving kisses. You'll probably see him up my face quite a bit. He's super nice. Rats are one of the most intelligent rodents out there. They can be trained to do a lot of things. They can learn their name. They can perform tricks just like a dog. They also can sniff out things. That's why they live in the New York subway. So they're really, really awesome. Over in another country right now, they're using rats to sniff out landmines. So that's really cool. They're saving lives over there. And they've never lost a rat on any of those missions yet. They sniff out landmines in the ground. Those are like bombs under the ground. Yeah.
I want to hold it. I'm not holding
Yeah, they sniff out the agent in the bombs, and they can get them safely out of the ground. People aren't getting hurt. They've never lost a rat on that mission yet, so they're doing pretty good over there. Rats also have a nice, super long tail, and they use that to help them with their balance when they're climbing things, and they also use the tail for body temperature. Rats have extra blood vessels in the tail, and that helps, they can open and close those to help warm them up or cool them down. A fun fact about both rats and mice is that it is a myth that they like cheese. They do not like cheese. They do not.
What do they like then?
They like everything but cheese. So they like to eat their veggies. They love to eat carrots. They love to eat peas, broccoli, strawberries. They love oatmeal.
What about mouse?
No, they're not cats.
What about mouse?
They eat just about the same thing. No, they don't eat cheese. If he gets caught in a mouse trap, well, I don't bring him anywhere that's a mouse trap. That man would be baby. This guy that I just let out of his crate is Archie. I'll hold him up real quick. Archie is a Chinese crested dog. So that means he has a specific way he grows hair. Only on his head, his paws, and his tail.
Can I hold it? No, you can't hold it.
I will warn you guys, Archie's a kisser. You might get tongue in your face. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro, she feels weird. She feels very nice. Let it feel weird.
Archie is just like a regular dog, just hairless in some places. So you do have to be careful because he can actually get sunburned when he's outside too long. We'll get a chance to see Archie a little later. Alright, try to be a little quiet for this one. This guy's nice and shy, okay? So this is Louie. Louie is a hairless cat, also known as a sphinx cat. Did I say sphinx? Sphinx, yes. So even though he is hairless, he doesn't feel completely nude. He does have some microscopic hairs here on his body that you can feel. Kind of feels like you're touching a nice velvety, actually that's the one. Nice velvety surface. He also is really warm. Sphinx cats have a 3-degree higher body temperature than a regular cat, and that's due to that lack of fur. So they have a raised temperature to help keep them nice and toasty warm. This breed is also a lot more cuddly than a normal cat breed. They love to get close to and suck up your body heat. They're really, really sweet and loving. He's super lovely. Isn't he cute? So the Sphinx cat breed did come from 2 cats with fur. They had kittens and they each had a mutated gene which caused a hairless baby. From then on, they were bred as pets. And that started in Canada in the 1950s. So they are not from Egypt or anything like that. They are from Canada. A lot of people think they're from Egypt because of the Sphinx name.
Who came up with the name?
Whoever the first breeder of them was, I assume.
How did we just not realize that? Yeah. Oh, how did we just not realize that? Chinchilla.
This here is a chinchilla. Chinchillas are from the Andes Mountains. That's down in South America. They live in the mountains in caves.
What?
Because he's sniffing. So chinchillas actually require a nice cold temperature to survive. Anything 75 or higher for a long period of time can actually cause these guys to die. Their fur is so thick they can't regulate body temperature well. Chinchillas have one of the densest hairs out of land mammals that we have here. They have about 20,000 hairs per square inch of their body. Yep. So since their hair is so thick, that's why they were brought to America. We used them to make coats a long time ago, which is a little sad for them over here. But their hair is so thick that it's nice and warm. It literally feels like you're touching nothing when you're petting one of these guys. Another really cool thing is they can never catch fleas. Fleas would actually suffocate in this fur. Since their fur is so thick, it cannot get wet with water. It wouldn't dry properly. If your chinchilla would get wet, it would need help being dried properly, or that water will just sit there and harvest bacteria and cause your chinchilla to get sick. So since they can't get wet with water, chinchillas take a bath in a really cool way. It's a dust bath. And they roll around in this dust and it helps absorb any moisture or oils trapped in their fur. I'm gonna let him show you over here. It might be a little hard for everybody to see.
Oh God. Oh God. Touching the screen, sorry. I want to pet him.
Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa. That's the
Hold on, don't stand over there because then the older boys can't see. Go back over here.
360.
Yeah, 360.
Whoa, that was cool.
Oh, snap.
Relax.
You're gonna have to grab faster, Squeeze it good.
Hold him.
It's okay. We'll let you start dancing. Good job.
Yo, Aaron. Relax. Good job, Angel.
We're
Relax.
gonna move on to the reptiles.
Yo, you cannot hear him talking.
This is a box turtle. His name is Speedy.
Quite.
And then next is Mary is a tortoise. Mary is a Salcata tortoise. She can live a super long time, 70 plus years. And she also can grow as big as a bathtub. And she can weigh anywhere between 100 to 150 pounds plus.
How old is she now?
She is a teenager right now. So she's still got a lot of life left in her. Do we know the difference?
She's talking over you.
Do we know the difference between a turtle and a tortoise?
Yeah. Turtles, but they're smaller.
Yeah.
I don't know which one lives in the ocean or which one.
That's a sea turtle.
Wait, oh.
Do you know?
Turtles have less.
Correct. So turtles have webbing between their feet. That's for them to swim. Tortoises are just meant for walking on land. Later on, when you get a chance to look at them up close, you can see that Mary has short little stubby feet, just meant for walking on land, no webbing. You can't even make out some toes on there. So if Mary got in anything that was too deep, she would die. She could not swim at all. She will sink. Mary's the baby. Alright, so I'm going to leave Mary over there to eat her lunch. And I'm going to start with the next reptiles here. So this here is a corn snake. Snakes are super cool. You see how this one just comes out? So when they are sticking their tongue out, they are tasting the air. Even though they have a nose and can smell that way, their strongest sense is the sense of taste. So they put that tongue out here and they're essentially getting all of our sense in that way. Snakes also shed their skin. And I have a bag of skins up here that you can see. They do this because their skin is not stretchy and elastic like ours. So we were all born as babies and our skin stretched and grew with us. Snake skin is not stretchy, so each time they need to grow, they shed. That is a two-step process. Step one, going into the blue, the eyes will turn blue. They get cloudy. Almost looks like they're getting cataracts over their eyes. In a couple of days, the eyes do return to normal, and then you might notice that your snake's skin looks dull. Kind of like the life's being sucked out of them. That's because that top layer of skin is dying. So after the eyes turn back to normal, 1 to 2 weeks later, your snake will shed its full body skin and be a size bigger when it comes out of that. And that's a super cool process. No, you're okay.
Is he like a venomous snake?
It is not venomous. I wouldn't bring that for you to see. The other snakes that I have with me today are a sand boa,
I see one of those.
and this one is a hog nose.
It's because his nose is like this.
Yes, and they get that name because their nose goes up just like a hog's nose. They do get bigger. They're just babies right now, so these guys do get bigger.
How old are they right now?
How big
I'm
do
not
they
sure.
get?
This, depending if it's male or female, 3 to 5 feet. Same for these guys, they can get pretty big as well. Now, these guys burrow down in the sand. They dig tunnels, and that's where they like to spend their time. The hog nose is one of my personal favorites. They're really funny. They're quite the actors in the snake community. So when snakes are scared, say there's a predator after them, a lot of them rise up with their heads and they kind of puff out their face a little bit. This snake here, the hog nose, he plays dead. He falls over. There's videos of them on TikTok all the time of them doing that. So they will play dead. If that's not enough, they also will poop on themselves. Yeah. So now they're laying there looking like they're dead and they're covered in poop, real nice and stinky. And if that's not enough to deter the predator, they also have some glands in their mouth and they'll shoot blood out.
Ew.
What? Now they're laying there looking like they're dead, smelly, and covered in blood. Hopefully the predator's like, ew, I'm not eating that, and these guys are good to go. And they get up and slither away like nothing ever happened. But if not, he still is lunch. So that's a pretty cool thing they do. It's really funny to watch. They're quite the actors.
What do they call it? Do you know what your dad used to do?
The next reptile that I have here, these are crested geckos. So these guys spend their lives in the treetops, jumping around from tree to tree. They're super cool. These guys are nocturnal. They come out and eat bugs and all kinds of other things at night. They are really good at climbing. I'm going to see if they can stick over here and get their lunch. All right, not too high because I'm short. So they're really good at sticking to things because of their super cool feet. It is not suction cups or anything like that. It's actually a bunch of hairs. If you get to look at the bottom of their feet are divided going this way into sections, and they are covered in hairs. That's what helps them cling on to everything. And as you see, I have one friend who has a tail and one who doesn't. Geckos and lizards do have the ability to drop their tail when they are scared or there's a predator chasing them. First, they drop that tail because the tail still wiggles after it's dropped, and there will be blood. So they're hoping that they can deter the predator into eating the tail while the rest of them gets away. It's one of their defense mechanisms that they use. Now, some geckos and lizards can grow the tail back. It's something that they can do. This breed, however, cannot. So once they drop their tail, a crested gecko can never grow it back. That's what happens to that one? Yep, so this guy drops his tail at some point being scared or startled in some way, because there's obviously no predator chasing him where we have him. But they drop their tail, and like I said, he's left with this little nub. His quality of life is still the same, he's just tailless, that's all. They're super cool. A lot of people like these because they look like they have eyelashes. They have little spikes everywhere, but they actually are not spiky at all. They're nice and soft.
Oh, he's out. He's out. Look, out.
And you can see when they walk, their toes actually go upwards. See how it flex up?
I wonder if we were to walk with our toes up, would our feet
I don't know. I'm not sure when he dropped his tail. It wasn't with me.
What's he talking about?
This is Finn. And Finn is a 2-year-old American alligator. So when Finn was born, he was smaller than 6 inches. And when he's full grown, he'll be between 9 to 11 feet. Finn is a super good swimmer already. He has a nice, strong tail.
We can't hold him though.
No, you will not hold him. I will hold him at the end, and we will all be able to feel Finn. I just don't let people hold him because he does have a mouthful of teeth already. And I don't need anybody losing a finger on my watch. They are strong, yes. He's very strong already.
Bite your finger off.
I don't know, maybe a smaller kid. You know how they eat? They do a death roll.
Oh, I know. They grab it and they roll.
Yes, so that's how they get things detached. So if they larger one will get your arm, they're going to immediately latch on and do the death roll. That gets your arm twisted from all its ligaments and you can't get off. I mean, I don't think you could do that to our fingers, but... Alright, the last 2 things I have here are my bugs. And they are going to stay in the containers. Because 1, you need parental consent to hold them. Because these guys are actually actually venomous. So tarantulas and scorpions are venomous. And when I say venomous, I'm talking like a bee sting type of venom. Some people are allergic to bees, others are not. You could be allergic to the tarantula or scorpion venom when they bite you. At the very end, when we're holding touching, they're going to be up here and you can come check them out closer, okay? Tarantula literally means giant hairy spider. And they are super cool because they fling hair when they are in defense mode. That hair, they'll fling it onto you and it's super itchy and irritating. It's compared to a fiberglass feeling for us adults who've dealt with fiberglass. That's what that hair on you will feel like. And my scorpion does something really cool. Later I'll show you so if you want to see it. It'll be a little hard to with the lighting, but they glow in the dark under black light. And that is due to a chemical reaction with the light and their blood. So later on here, if anybody wants to see that, I can show you, okay?
Okay. Yeah, but that's wait, no. I think it's a certain animal.
So, alright, it's time for the best part, holding and touching. I have important rules for holding and touching, okay? Rule number 1 is we will have to find an area right here where they can all sit on their bottoms, if that's okay, because everybody has to be on the floor. Second rule is we all need to sanitize our hands. I have some sanitizer in this bag. And number 3 here, there is no pulling, grabbing, or squeezing of the animals, okay? Once I put an animal in your hands, I am not in control of what they do to you. If they are scared, they can bite. They are animals, okay? So it's really important that we listen to how I tell you to hold things. That way you guys are safe and my animals can stay safe, okay? You do not have to hold anything. The chinchilla cannot be held.
Okay, perfect.
We just have to sit because anything could get dropped from the high levels and it's
Got it. If we could do 4 or 5, put the little ones in front, 5 of them each row. Okay. Hang on, she needs rows. So I'm thinking we could do 4 rows of 5, so 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here.
You see this line? We're going to sit right on this line.
Yeah, on the line. So face it forward, on the line.
If you don't want to hold something, you don't have to. You don't have to be scared.
Nothing's gonna bite you as long as you don't bite it.
Yeah, as long as you're nice, they won't hurt you.
I'll be nice.
All right.
No, pay attention, pay attention. Everybody get hand sanitizer.
Are we ready? All right, teachers, if you just wanted to help out and hold anything and take it around to kids, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know what you're wanting to get out so I can just tell you how to carry it, okay?
Where's that snake? What's wrong with Sarah?
Any other kids here?
I'm going to that snake. 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 I'm going to that snake.
You could place a bunny on a child's lap. Have them take this across to applesauce and make some of them pasta, okay?
I thought you were gonna get the snake or tarantula.
You're gonna have to get crisscross
Only the one power, please. I want the parrot.
You're going to go down the L. Now, let's start with the older kids. How you transfer. If you want them to go on your hand, you take this finger and push up on his chest. Steps up. No, stop acting scared.
Tayana. Oh my God. I don't want Tayana to hold it.
Guys, if you don't want to hold the snake, don't.
Auntie, get a picture. Get a picture of him. It's okay.
Only one thing to do is take a picture of the mouth.
Anybody else want to get anything?
I want to pet it. I'll a snake. Please. So cute. I want to touch it forever. He feels so sweet. Can I feel more? Can I feel the little baby snake? Can I feel the baby snake? Can you hold the baby snake? Did you send the picture to Mom? Now she's gonna be super scared.
She's next to hold.
Can I get it?
I'm just going down the line.
You want to take a picture?
I want to hold it.
Take a picture because she bet me I wouldn't hold the snake.
Should I hold it?
Send that to my mom.
I want to hold it.
No, you gotta put your hands out. Put your hands out at the top. Pop your hands. Next to my hands.
Wandre, sit down.
Is that right? Can you send it to Mama again? Take a lot of pictures of paper, Mommy. I want to hold the white one. Mom, you just hissed at me. Take it.
Sit back down.
The mice. Check the mice. Oh, check the mice. Oh, no. Who has the mice? Picture my picture.
Where y'all going? She said everybody gotta be sitting down.
Okay. Finger up.
Mr. Price.
Hey, Sire. I need you guys sitting down. Good picture. I need you guys sitting down. Tiana.
I can hold him again.
This is Price.
Finger. Okay, now when you transfer, keep your finger straight.
Who do I have here that's in a row?
I'm in a row.
Sit down for me.
Hey, take it! Take it! Take it!
Yo, relax, relax, relax.
Hands like this, nicely together, okay?
I want to hold him again. Can I hold him? Mr. Nick, when I wrapped the mouse, Mr. Nick, when I first wrapped the mouse, my face was like, hi, buddy.
Move and stuff. We all have a turn, okay?
It's the one in the world. He's so cute. He's tickling me. I got to hold two.
You can do this, Naomi.
I got to hold two. It's two.
It's not a food. That's their food. You must have been hungry.
I know. That's when you keep. That's when you don't keep up with your stuff. You gotta keep up with your stuff. My face was like this when I first picked it up. Where are they bringing the stuff?
I need us to listen. Hands like this. Nice and open.
How she said that's how it smells.
I'll put it on my name. I'm a good guy.
You're safe as long as that's it.
Brandon, you better hold that mice. You better hold that mouse.
That's it.
I saw him bring it. Where's that lady at?
Did you get the touching? Yeah. Okay.
I need you sitting down, okay, buddy?
Let's show.
Everybody sit back down.
Is it this one?
I don't know if I'm asking.
This touch. They didn't touch the snake?
You did, that's why.
Okay.
Right there.
If you didn't touch the snake and you want to touch the snake, raise your hand.
Go ahead, Naomi. I'll send a picture to your mom.
You got it.
Good job, Naomi.
Good job. You did it. I'm scared. Her face is big because she's scared.
And then I'm going to bring
my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. It'll bite your fingers off. It'll bite your fingers off. Sit down. Tavon Parker, you need to be sitting down. Sit down.
Do you want to hold it?
I grew up in Jamaica where I had even when you talked about the lizard and the tail, I used to play with their tail all the time.
All right, I'm going to sit on your legs, okay?
One at a time. They like to jump, so be careful. Hold it. Yeah, stay in your seat. Stay in your seat. Sit down and stay in your seat. Did you get one?
Whoa. I don't want that one. I want that one. I'm going to get the one.
Come on. You gonna hold us? Here, put your hand out. No, it feels fine. Put your hand out. Put your hand out.
It feels very sticky. It's so cute.
They like to jump, so be careful.
That's the head, that's the rooster. Yo, stay sitting for me.
Brandon said you want to hold the lizard, baby. Tayana.
1 second.
Brandon wants to hold it.
Here, take a seat. Hey, Brandon, you do it. No.
I need you guys to stay in your spots. You guys are moving a lot.
I don't want anyone.
See this one?
Goodbye, buddy.
Hey, do you see it?
I'm not trust.
You want to hold the chicken?
So
Oh, you hold this one?
you should see it.
They put that snake in her hands and she was somewhere in the sense. Guys, calm down. Calm down.
Brothers. Is it together?
It's okay, baby.
Who will let it out? Guys, we need a dog.
Y'all are the animal whisperer. Y'all ain't scared of nothing. Y'all.
Sit down. They put the dog back up. Got him?
Bro, no. Come on, Tavon, come on. Stop.
You don't want to hold together?
Stop.
We can trade.
Tavon,
Trade.
come on.
That is super cute. That's so cute.
25. Oh, they're doing that.
Honestly, I'm gonna get him.
This one has a few little kids, so I have to hold them.
Uh-huh.
You stick your finger in the chinchilla, like a,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it bites or not. I don't know if they bite or not, so I'm not taking the chances.
He look like he do not want to do sex. Look at their teeth.
Ready to get out. Hey, big guy.
Okay,
I want that.
I know you do, but you're not taking it.
Salida. Kareem's mom.
Kareem! Kareem! No, Kareem! All right, let's go. Everybody grab a seat. Go look up. Go look up.
Naomi, you didn't peck the turtle yet, right?
You guys didn't get the turtle yet?
Okay, we need.
I need everybody to sit back where they were.
Tiana, there's a big one.
All right, you guys get to see the turtle. Grab a seat.
Yeah, I know. I
might tell my mom about
Hey guys, not yet. Let the first group get done. Don't pet near their faces, okay?
Where they can't even fit.
They'll snap you. If you
He's a
pet near their
baby.
face, they'll snap you.
He's a baby. You're petting the whole thing. Can we pick him up? Don't you look in your book? No,
it fell out.
No, he wants it.
I'm just trying to get a picture
Hey,
of
after you guys
the
pet the
turtle.
turtle, grab a seat. Come grab a seat.
Okay, guys.
After you pet the turtle, grab a seat.
You want to close this out? Or do you want to sit down?
About the alligator. What's the name of the business?
Take a second to ask her. Did you guys all hold the seat?
That's the skin and the egg. Auntie Poochie, Auntie Poochie.
What's up?
Auntie Poochie.
Yes, baby?
Auntie Poochie.
A huge thank you to Lachelle from Creatures Great and Small for this wonderful, wonderful exhibition. The kids loved it, our teachers loved it, and my daughter got to hold a snake.